Hi everybody, welcome to Ruby Falcon, and in this episode we're going to be making a honey roasted asparagus. This is asparagus with a little bit of a surprise twist. To make this dish, you're going to need about 225 grams of asparagus, olive oil, honey, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So before you get started making the asparagus, first you have to prep the asparagus itself. And you start that by giving it a quick wash. And breaking off the bottom part of the asparagus. The bottom part can be a little bit tough and woody if you don't break that off, so you want to make sure you get that done. Now, when you go to break the bottom of the asparagus off, you can just break it manually and it will naturally break at the appropriate point. For this recipe, I also then like to break the spears in half because that will allow for easier coating. Now that the asparagus has been prepped, it's ready to get the coating on the asparagus, so it's ready to go in the oven. So on the asparagus, we are going to add some salt, some pepper, some garlic powder, one tablespoon of olive oil, and 2 teaspoons of honey. That is 15 milliliters of olive oil and 10 milliliters of honey. The honey will tend to stick to the spoon. Since we're going to be coating the asparagus in the honey anyway, you can feel free to just grab a piece of asparagus and use it to get any remaining honey out of the spoon. At this point, you can toss or mix the asparagus so that it is evenly coated. And once it's been tossed and coated, you can put it on a baking sheet. Like so. Do take a moment to spread it out so that there is space between each spear of asparagus. Once you've got it all good and ready, you're going to throw it in the oven at 425 degrees approximately for about 12 to 15 minutes. And now, 15 minutes later, you can go ahead and take the asparagus out of the oven. And that looks and smells absolutely wonderful. You can go ahead and plate it directly from the pan. Make sure to let it cool down a little bit before you eat it. And there you have it, asparagus with a nice, surprising, but very pleasant little twist. Today I'm serving my honey roasted asparagus with some store-bought chicken Kiev and some soy sesame rice. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, you can go ahead and subscribe over here, and down here is something that the algorithmic overlords at YouTube think you might like from this channel. If that catches your fancy, go ahead and click on it. For now, I'll see you next time.